Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Chuck Williams, and it is absolutely my honor and privilege to host the Cepeda Monday Night Zoom presentation. The picture you see on your screen should be yours truly. The picture on the far left, in full disclosure, was a little before I got involved in Isagenix. I had actually taken some of that belly fat off before I started using the Isagenix products, but the last 23 pounds that I shed were completely due to the Isagenix weight management system. Now, after I had shed the weight, about 6 months to 9 months later, I got this urge that I had not had in decades, and that was to exercise. So my wife and I came back from an event in Phoenix, Arizona. No, it was actually from Las Vegas. And we started exercising. We joined Gold's Gym, and literally I gained about 15 pounds. So the Isagenix system can help you lose weight, can help you gain weight. It can help you put the weight in the right places, because the weight I took off my belly is now in my biceps and chest where I want it. I was able to gain 2 inches in each bicep using the Isagenix performance products. And obviously, it takes some working out too. You can't just do nothing and have it happen. But I will tell you this. I have found in my experience and from the experts I've talked to, 80% of our physical fitness comes from what we eat. 20% comes from our exercise and getting good rest. So as you can tell, Isagenix gives you a great head start. With that being said, and my story being said, we want to let you know this company is run totally on integrity. We're going to talk a little bit about income tonight. We're going to talk about John's personal success story with the products. And because of that, we want to add a couple disclaimers here. You can read this. You can print this screen, but this is a company disclosure statement. Basically, it's saying there are no guarantees other than our product guarantee. You will be satisfied within 30 days. You get your money back. If you want to learn more about the Isagenix earnings, we'll talk about towards the end of this presentation, to where you can get your products paid for. Maybe you want to pay a small bill. Maybe you want to become financially free like our mentors, Herman Petty Cepeda. You can go to isagenixearnings.com. Now, when John's finished with tonight's presentation, he's going to turn it back to me. I've got a couple announcements for those of you that are already associates or becoming associates with Isagenix. The company's running some great promotions right now. So with that being said, it's absolute honor and privilege. I asked John about a week and a half ago if he'd be my guest tonight. He's done this for me before. He does an absolutely great job. So fasten your seatbelts. Get ready to enjoy the next 30 minutes with John Moschetti. As you can tell, he's been in Isagenix for the last 8 years. He spent 5 years prior to that in network marketing, so he has a little bit of experience before joining Isagenix. And basically, he loves all the products just like I do, but he really gets excited about the AMP performance line, which we'll be sharing more about later. So, John, make sure you've unmuted yourself and take it away, my friend.
Awesome. Can you hear me okay, Chuck?
You're loud and clear, and I'll be here to move the slides for you.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, guys, I want to give it back to Chuck before I get started here, because Chuck is a true visionary. He's been in the industry for quite some time, and to host these, Zoom calls on Monday night is amazing. Just to literally not leave the home. I remember when I was, in this industry 5 years prior to Isagenix. I was doing a lot of traveling. Going. Belly to belly, doing private business receptions, and it was just a lot of travel time, and the money wasn't coming in because of the all about the compensation plan. The setup wasn't there. But like I said, my story, quick. I started Isagenix over 8 years ago, and I was overweight. I was undernourished. I was 169 pounds with a 24% body fat. I was 1% away from a doctor telling me that I was overweight. And I had a Bud Light bear blow. And I never knew it until I saw that photo of me on the left-hand side at a wedding in New York. And I'm like, wow. And when I, cut 30 pounds in almost like 60 days, I got to the point where I felt like I was too light. And then I put 15 pounds of lean muscle back onto my body. And then I was at the perfect weight, but my energy went through the roof. And feeling comfortable in my own skin, So these products are a blessing, and I just want to touch base on a little bit. We just came off of a Super Bowl, guys, and you might love New England Patriots, you might hate the New England Patriots, you might dislike the Patriots, but they're in a proven system. It's a plug-in system, just like Isagenix has a proven system, guys, in nutrition. And the only way to have success, like the New England Patriots, is to plug in. Because we've got the solutions, but your mindset has to be there. Choosing the right company, guys. Like I said previously, I was with the wrong companies. I was just at wrong place, wrong timing, wrong compensation plan. This company's figured it out. You know, the company financial leadership, the products, you know, the binary compensation plan that we operate out of, the system and the timing. Isagenix vision, guys, it's the impact of world health to free people from financial and physical pain, and the process create the largest health and wellness company in the world. You know, when Herb Cepeda said it, guys, he pretty much said we will be as big as Nike, Apple, and Johnson & Johnson when we get there. I love this picture of our headquarters, our brand new $2 billion facility. Guys, this says it all. When you know the company is looking and building a facility like this, it's game on, you know, built on the integrity and vision to impact the world health. Why Isagenix? Why not other companies? Why did I choose Isagenix? What brought me here? You know, nearly right now, 300 people who have earned more than $1 billion in cumulative earnings. This company's been growing 16 years right now, guys. We did $6 billion in 16 years. Our goal this year is to do over $2 billion for 2019. Millions of lives are impacted. We're privately held. You know, we're not dependent on stock markets, responsibly run with no operational debt, which is crucial. And our solutions, you know, no matter if you're looking for weight wellness, you're looking for performance, you're looking for vitality and well-being, maybe it's personal care, maybe beauty, and it all leads to financial wellness. The Isagenix nutrition. I'm going to pick, you know, some of the targeted solutions here, some of our core products, guys, because I think our core products are very crucial. Starting with our Isoline shake. You know, we have a 24-gram whey shake. It's a meal replacement. What I love about it, and the doctors love about this, is low glycemic. Cows in New Zealand are grass-fed. There's no hormones. There's no steroids. There's no corn injections. There's no soy lecithin. That's why they're made with water. You know, so that's unbelievable. For the athletes out there, we also do have a 36-gram whey shake with 9 grams of stevia sugar, not the corn fructose. So somebody that's got a lot of weight to release, or that athlete that needs that extra boost of whey protein, we also have the 36-gram whey shake too. Number 2, I call it, you know, my happy juice, the Ionic Supreme. Guys, this is unbelievable because it's got the, you know, Shilajit herb in it from India. It makes you sleep like a baby. It gives you your energy. And you know what I love about this? You can take up to 4 ounces a day, you know, cutting the stress. And then we're looking at our cleanse for life, our intermittent fasting, our cleansing for life with our botanicals, guys. This cleanse just flushes out all of that toxicity from the liver. I know yesterday was the Super Bowl. We all had fun. And, you know, now it's why people are getting back to intermittent fasting days this week, just to get that body back in an alkaline state. You know, we offer either, you know, a full intermittent cleansing day, or we offer a daily cleanse that I set up for my diabetics that are on my team, and they do 1 to 2 ounces every single night at bedtime. Our number 4 actually is our essentials for men and women. Guys, with these essentials, it's vital that your body needs things like omega, natural fish oil, CoQ10. It needs, you know, your sea light. You know, so these are daily vitamins that people are taking anyway. And what I love about Isagenix is they put it into an AM and PM. So they package your supplements automatically, so you don't have to, you know, go open up your tablets and count your pills. So very, very vital, 30-day supply, essentials for men and women. And then our 5th core product, guys, is our Isagenesis. And to me, this is a game changer, guys. You know, our telomere in our body. Telomere in our body is like a long rubber band. And as we get older, that rubber band shrinks. That means the gray hairs come in. The skin gets wrinkly, gets older looking in the body. What this does is it stretches the telomere in the body, and it slows the aging process down. But also, it enhances your energy levels. And with this Isagenesis, you can take up to 6 pills a day. 2 in the morning, 2 mid-afternoon, and 2 at bedtime. Okay, Chuck, next slide, please.
I'm trying. I've been too fancy here. And
Not a problem. I like fancy.
There, I figured it out. All back to you.
Awesome, awesome. Guys, scientifically, the research has been done. I always say if you've got to research the researchers, you need to go work for Isagenix, bottom line. I don't have time to do this. I'm not a scientist. I don't have a PhD. I've got a high school diploma, guys. I always told my mom and dad is save your money. College isn't for me. You can have more degrees at a thermometer, but you know what? To me, I'm not knocking college, but college wasn't for me. That's all. With Isagenix, we've got our scientists. We got Dr. Paul Arcerio. Amazing, guys. He compared the Isagenix program versus the Happy Healthy diet. 56 more weight lost, 47% more fat lost, but twice as much visceral fat loss. That's what's key. And this is Troy Jensen. He's one of our 2017 IsaBody finalists. Targeted nutrients, support. I love this part, guys. I am an amped guru. I love the amped line. I think if you're not on the amped line, I just actually came off of a Super Saturday out here in Deerfield Beach, 135 people with Deanna Felchick and Laura Hernandez, Lisa Pasanza, and we had corporate in town. It was amazing because I gave the speech on, listen, amped isn't just for athletes, and you have to get that out of your mindset. I don't care if you're mowing the lawn. Put the recover in your body after that and let me know how you feel. I don't care if you take, a scoop of nitro and 8 ounces of water before you mow the lawn. You know what I mean? It's not geared for if you're thinking I got to be a gym buff, because this is geared for everyday life and everyday people, no matter what you're doing. This heart booster, guys, I've had high cholesterol. My cholesterol was as high as 275. Overall, my triglycerides were over 150. And now I take 2 scoops of the heart booster in my shake every morning. And I love it because it's bringing my cholesterol levels down. And I haven't been on medication in over 5 years. I don't put an Advil in my body. Anything that's going to affect my liver, forget about it. It's not even going into my system. Other amp lines, NAS, guys, highest grade of organic beets that also protects the heart. Now, the NAS is geared 1 to 2 hours before you go to the gym, but since my workouts are, 7:30 in the morning, I'm not waking up at 5:30 to pop that in my body. I pop it at midnight at bedtime. So when I go to bed at midnight every night, I take the NAS, so it's working in my sleep. Of course, the hydrate, it's always in my water when I'm working out. The fuel, 30 minutes into my workout, I'm sucking on the gel and I'm getting that energy level flowing through my body. And then, of course, I always said I recover with the recover, 2 scoops into 6 to 8 ounces of water. And then after my recover, I replenish, build my lean muscle with a 36-gram Isoline Pro Whey Shake. Essential oils, guys. I never knew Bo Diddley about oils until I listened to Nancy Bratton. Nancy Bratton is like the Oprah Winfrey of oils. She's amazing. She knows everything about the oils, so I learned from the best. With Lori Morelli in nutrition, Nancy Bratton in the oils. But I said, for me to understand these oils, I need to try them out. I need to know what they're going to actually do to me. And I'm a firm believer in the peppermint. I use the peppermint, for muscle aches. I use the peppermint, a couple drops on my pillow. I breathe it when I'm sleeping. I love the peppermint. The lavender oil, I rub it on under my big toes at bedtime, and it makes me sleep like a baby. And of course, I do incorporate 1 spray of the sleep spray with the lavender. If you're also taking a bath, guys, 1 drop of lavender in the bathtub also too does wonders. This here, guys, amazing product. I used to always take probiotics, and I used to get them from my chiropractor. They were cold probiotics, and always taking a probiotic, on an empty stomach in the morning or at night. But when they came up with this digestive enzyme pill, guys, because our gut health is so bad, because what they always say is the average chews are like 10 times. We're not chewing our food enough. So what's happening is we're not digesting and breaking this food down when it hits our stomachs. So now I take a digestive enzyme pill after or before lunch and before dinner if I'm having meals. I don't take it if I'm having a shake. So you're taking it before like a major meal, preferably at dinner if you're having dinner. And like I said, the probiotic pill is either in the morning or at night based on an empty stomach. But take these two, package these together. This isn't one without the other. This works simultaneously. So get on both as a system. For more education, like I said, I'm not a scientist. I can't, preach on this. I let isagenixhealth.net do everything. If I've got somebody out there that's analytical, if it's a doctor or maybe a lawyer, or whatever, I just send them here. Facts tell, stories sell. Here's my favorite, guys, the money part of it, the compensation part of it, because this is what fires me up. And I'm going to tell you two things. To survive in this industry, to survive in Isagenix, I'm not going to talk about $1 million, because the average person makes about $27,000 a year, and they're working 2 to 3 jobs, which stands for just over broke. Guys, two things. Here's your 2 biggest keys for success in Isagenix. Become a walking billboard, 1. And number 2, get paid. Take advantage of this amazing compensation plan. My goal in my first year when I started, I said, get my products paid for free. What do I need to do? So I basically spent $1,100 in products, and I made $1,300 in the products. So I accomplished my goal and made $200. So I'm going to talk about you share, they share, repeat, because this is how simple this is. It's like riding a bicycle. Okay, let's say, for example, and I'm going to base this off what we call our middle to the end pack. It's called our value pack. So let's say I'm there in the middle. It looks like I need a haircut. I actually got to go Wednesday. But let's say on the right-hand side, I sponsor and enroll Mike. And then Mike turns around and Mike enrolls 2 people. Well, since I enrolled Mike, the company says, congratulations, John. They're going to give me a product introductory bonus of $100, and I'm basing it off our value pack. And then I'm going to go on to my left side, and I'm going to sponsor Mary. And Mary's going to come on with the same pack, the value pack. And I said, congratulations, they're going to give me $100 for Mary. But since I did that in the same calendar week, our calendar week goes from Monday to Sunday at midnight, the company doubles the 100 to 200. So they're going to give me 200 for Mike and 200 for Mary. So I just earned $400 in product introductory bonuses. Well, Isagenix said, congratulations, you're no longer an associate. You just graduated to consultant. And you earned a $50 recognition bonus. So now I earned $450. So duplication is the key here. So I'm going to help Mike, because Mike's having amazing results. So Mike's going to share this with 2 people, because I need to get Mike paid so that his products will become free. And then I'm going to turn around and I'm going to do the same thing with Mary. So when I duplicate that process with Mike and Mary, the company said, John, we're going to give you an overriding bonus because you just created your first consultant with Mike. So they're going to pay me $100. And then I'm going to duplicate it with Mary, and the company's going to pay me another $100 because I rank advanced Mary to consultant. So now, on top of the $450, the company just added another $200. So I'm now at $650. Well, since I completed you share, they share, repeat, myself plus 2 and then plus 2, Isagenix said, John, you're no longer a consultant. You are now what we call a crystal manager. And to do that in 60 days, they're going to pay me $250, totaling the $900 bonus. That's a no-brainer, guys. That is huge. Team bonus cycles. I believe this is the truest part of residual income with Isagenix and understanding the binary comp plan, because we're taught to build two teams. We build a right leg and we build a left leg. And there's no other legs. With other companies, I had to build 25 legs, guys, and it was a nightmare. So basically, when I generate 900 business volume, 600 on one leg and 300 on the other leg, they simply say, we're going to spit out one cycle. And that cycle is valued at $54. I'm like, wow. And they pay us, oh, by the way, every Monday. Today's a great day when most people are miserable because they're going back to their jobs today. So this is very crucial, and really dig into this. The power of two. And this is just going to reiterate on it, guys. You're building two sales teams. I'm building a right. I'm building a left. I'm earning cycles on the entire group, even if I know them or I don't know them, because I'm paid on all the reorders. And it's calculated daily, and it's paid weekly. And it's just generating 600, 300 for one cycle. Holdover volume. This is something I really want to touch base on, and I want to hit this hardcore because a lot of people don't understand this holdover volume, or they get confused by it. And I'm going to make it really, really simple. I'm going to simplify it for you guys. A holdover volume, in my previous companies, we never had a holdover volume because we were in a wrong compensation plan. So the volume flushed every 30 days, and I lost that volume because you had to maintain a certain level. Isagenix just simply says, if you maintain 100 business volume every 30 days, okay, it's held over. You don't lose it. So let's say, for example, if you get to where it says your total team has 1,000 BV on the left and then minus the 600, and it's a holdover volume of 400. And one position, is eligible to earn up to 250 cycles per week on group volume. But what I like on the holdover volume is if you're continuing to order every single week and it's holding, and let's say you're at 600 on a holdover volume, and all of a sudden you rank advanced because you enrolled one on your right, one on your left, that holding volume will calculate to pay you cycles. You will not lose that. So, it's very, very simple. The only way you lose your holdover volume is if you do not place your order every 29 to 30 days and that volume is gone. So you definitely want to make sure you're a product of the product and you're using at least 100 business volume or personal volume every single 29 to 30 days. Cycle payouts, guys. This is what excited me. Now, I showed you the example of one cycle. If you're at a consultant, because you have to be a consultant to earn money in Isagenix, consultant or above, if you're cycling one time a week, that's $2,800 per year in income. You know what $2,800 a year could do for anybody? I know if you add an extra $500 a month, it would have saved on 50% of the bankruptcies in the United States alone. Just $500 a month, okay? Now, if you want to take it a next step further, 5 cycles a week, now you're talking $14,000, per year. You hit 1-star silver circle, 10 cycles a week, 28 to 53,000. Guys, earlier I said the average person earns $27,000 a year working 40 to 50 hours a week at their job. This is unbelievable. And then you can earn up to 250 cycles. That's maxing out a business center in almost $700,000 a year, maxing out and then having a re-entry, which is an entirely whole different ballgame. I don't want to go there right now. Okay, Chuck? And, financial wellness. Guys, to watch this family grow, to watch Patty Cepeda come over from a company called New Skin, okay? Made a lot of money, Herb and Patty. Made a ton of money in New Skin. love the product, still buy some of the products, but they didn't like the compensation plan, okay? When Patty was $160,000 in debt and slapped down a credit card for $1,400 and said, you know what, Herb, worst case scenario, if I don't like these products, I send them back and get my money back. But she went on a leap of faith. And now over these years, watching Chelsea and Ryan, now that they're old enough to build their own businesses, because mom and dad said, listen, we're not building for you. If you're going to build, you're going to build on your own. And watching these two individuals come in their own, come out of their shell as they're growing up, they're there. Systems, guys, what works for you? And I'm going to touch base a little bit here because I like the good, better, best, and ultimate. And what I love about this, they range from anywhere from, $10 a day up to $26 a day. And, I always tell people, I'm going to actually show you how your grocery bill goes down. And they go, well, what do you mean? I go, well, if you're doing 2 shakes a day, a shake actually costs you $2.80. So if you're doing 2 meals and 2 shakes, it's $5.60. Listen, my Starbucks today cost me $3.68, and it's not even a meal, okay? So you have to reiterate with people because they just look at the almighty dollar and they get spooked if I'm talking to them about a $300 pack or a $550 pack or a $1,100 pack. They're like just looking at that. But when I simply say, hey, the 30-day basic pack is $10 a day, but let me show you how to get your products paid for, and let me show you how your grocery bill is actually going to go down. If not this, then what? If not now, then when? Guys, bottom line is procrastination is the thief of opportunity. I can sit here over and over and over and over again and, beg people to come into my business. I love them. I want them on my team. I don't need them on my team. My sister Michelle, it took her 3.5 years before she pulled the trigger. She's a walking billboard impacting lives all over the world right now. And you know what? It wasn't her time. She wasn't all in. She wasn't ready to go. And you've got to make sure you meet them at their spot. Meet them at their point where they're all in. Listen, when you go swimming, you dive all in. You don't just, put your toes on the water. I can't pour a shake down people's throats. I've got the solutions for them. I've got the coaching for them, but I can't want it for them. Everybody has goals and dreams, and you've got to write them down. If you need to lose, 1 pound, accomplish that goal. If it's 5 pounds, accomplish that goal. But you've got to put your mind in the right frame of mind, guys, to say, here's what I need to do. And if it's going to be, it's up to me. It starts with you to be that walking billboard, because if you're not it, you can't teach it.
John, great job, and we all thank you very much for a phenomenal presentation tonight. For those of you that are already associates, hang around for just a minute. We're going to go through a few announcements, but give it up for John in the chat room right now. Just let him know how much you appreciate him making it so simple and understandable tonight. He did a great job, so wave at him if you're on camera. Send him a text message in the chat, but let him know you really appreciate him. Great job, John. Really awesome. So tomorrow morning, normally we have the famous Lori Morelli, who does our Tuesday morning call. Well, tomorrow she is yielding her mic for Dr. Tony O'Donnell. I don't know if Lori arranged this or if Patty did, but we have Dr. Tony O'Donnell. He's a formulator of our Isagreens and Isafruits, going to be the guest speaker on Tuesday morning call. So if you're an associate, hopefully you've already gone to besetfreelife.com. You've registered and you know the PIN number and everything you need to do to get on that call. If you're a guest, get 3-wayed in with the person who invited you, or become a customer tonight and they can give you access to this PIN number. Phenomenal call. It's going to be tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, 5:30 a.m. for Kwang Soo Shin and others on the West Coast. But hey, Kwang Soo, it'll be worth getting up early for tomorrow. This guy's phenomenal. I've heard him before. He does an absolutely great job. Also, if you missed the announcement, we're in the middle of a phenomenal promotion this week. It's called the Valentine Promo 2019. You can get 20% off a whole bunch of products. For more information on this and other promotions, go to isafyi.com/promotions, just like it is on the screen before you. isafyi.com/promotions. You can find out about the Valentine's special. You can find about the crystal reset that's out there and available, the trip to the Grand Cayman Islands. Isagenix does a better job of promotions and marketing than any company I've ever seen. And John, when I heard you talking about your previous company, I think you and I might have been in the same previous company before, but all that really did was prepare us for what we found now with Isagenix. This is definitely my home for life. I want to thank John again for a great presentation tonight. And I've got a brand new presentation I'll be doing next week, so I encourage you to join us, bring your guest. We will be rocking it next Monday night. So God bless y'all. Hope to see you on the call tomorrow morning. Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys. Thanks, Chuck.